FirstEnergy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with their opponents. The NFL season has hit high gear in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Sanders' first carry of the game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, batted us, Haley.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught by Antonio Brown. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
They've got good. Really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Sanders toss left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They'll run it, Sanders. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Sanders, again, the ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around and forcing incompletions.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one.
There we go. Sorry, Haley. Hope everything is okay with you. No wonder I was like, you're not hearing me.
Going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. the play fake. He'll set up to throw it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. He had his eyes on 200 yards last week, earned him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he was really, really good. Fun to watch back in tape with you.
It was fun.
I am good. What about you?
I'm alright.
But what was fun watching was
I miss you and I love you.
what they presented. He had an answer for
I miss you and I love you too.
during that game.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Mayfield looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mayfield now. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover.
Well, I'll be in here, but won't he be able to comment going to eat?
Like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now left side on the swing pass. Chubb will have the first down and much more.
Okay. Buddy, Moss.
Opening drive because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rush.
Look at this, middle of the field.
I'm the best in the game.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Eagles 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
All your medicines.
Time
So
to
when you
fix
done
it.
with the game,
They
you can
showed
take care
quite a
of
bit
it.
of pressure, but backed off.
But you only give you one
Careful, they get the pick.
You had all this
He went
other
through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he ran
No.
blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the
You
line
get
of
too many
scrimmage.
today.
And then
This
they
is the
ruled
fifth
by
one.
dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball
Fifth.
fast. But guess
Oh,
what? Too
the
many
red card.
defenders out
Two
there.
this morning,
Exactly
the
as you
third one.
described,
What?
an interception.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Pickup of 3.
Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Well, then can I get 2 more?
No.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That is a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb was a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
Just rude.
They'll give it to Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this first time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Browns 7, Eagles nothing.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score, Browns 14, Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Mayfield. And he slings one that's incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. That is caught inside the 5. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. K.J. Wright able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
And goal at the Eagles' 6-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
What's
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points in. Hurts fumbles him. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
First down, Eagles.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
30-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a pass down left to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The completion there lines up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
First down.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Left side here to Sanders. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he will find his man on the outside. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. His pass caught at the 4. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. This is caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. Calling a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way, man.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Second down. Here's Hurts. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Looking to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The former number 1 overall pick, Dfb2 Wk. And it'll be a second and long.
It's second down.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You're
Might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A run for Nick Chubb, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And again, it's Chubb. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Browns 35, Eagles nothing.
What the? Wow.
As they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Here's a first down throw that's complete, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tougher, guys.
Man, this street life hard coup.
And we're back now here in Cleveland.
Yeah.
A very one-sided affair. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a carry for Sanders. A nice little juke. Credit him with a 1-yard gain.
Life's a bitch, ain't it though?
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
38-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, You don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They go play action. Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Baker Mayfield.
KJ Wright. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
Someone use the microwave.
There to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Mayfield looks to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that one's not going to
Wow, no fucking field goal? Wow.
But it's well short, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. But first down, Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
Game's almost over, Mom. You're using the microwave.
Down at the 27.
Do it?
Game's almost over if you're using the microwave.
No, I wasn't using it.
Oh, I thought it was.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did.
Hurry up, motherfucker, because I want to eat. My food's already ready.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I was asking you.
Well, I'm telling you.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd and short.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Good game.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Appreciate it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and he will take it out to the 25-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off the pass.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. So a big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Eagles.
All right, it's 1 second left.
With great field position at the 41-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to
You fucking kidding me, Maddie?
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going,
Game's over, man.
now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts.
Hope you enjoyed that game. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you next time I go live, man. Like, share, comment. Because I'm paralyzed with my chest down, man. I've taught myself how to play. So it really helps me out.
All for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give him points for positivity. I like that. The heart is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through.